Today's video, man, is you want to talk about purpose. Things that you can see is a new spot. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. You don't find your purpose by acting like you've mastered something. You find it by showing up for it. Destiny doesn't always look like talent. It looks like alignment. So you're looking up to drink some concoction. I don't know what this is. Purpose doesn't come with a map. It comes with a compass. And God is the guide. Yo, welcome back to the page. It's been a minute, man. I haven't uploaded. It's been a couple weeks, man. Life's been lifing. We've been moving and things. As you can see, it's a new spot. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. But it's been an eventful morning. I had to go to church to do something for the group that I serve with. If you guys serve at church, man, God bless you, because it is not easy, man. Like Saturday, waking up 8 a.m. What time is it now? Almost 3. Haven't even eaten anything. Like, God bless you if you serve, man, for real. But they made some burgers. But yeah, gonna chow down. Then we need to actually move stuff into the bedroom and like actually make this place look decent, so then I can show you guys what it looks like. But peace.
Guys, I'm taking over. So as you can see, I'm frying some sweet potatoes. We're almost done. I'm also making some bean stew. So I have the turkey and onions in there right now. And excuse the mess in the kitchen, but we're also juicing. So I have some dragon fruit. It was really expensive. I'm gonna do some cucumbers and oranges with it. Very exciting.
Bro, so you're looking up to drink some concoction. I don't know what this is.
Concoction. It's just dragon fruit. It's yellow dragon fruit.
A yellow dragon fruit.
That's a lot of fiber. You're gonna use that. You get it without the seeds. Because if you pooped, you see all the seeds in there.
Thank you for telling them everything. Good.
Right? It's naturally sweet. It's so good.
Alright, so give y'all a quick tour of the apartment. It's messy too, because we're literally still moving stuff, so don't judge too hard. Alright, kitchen island. So I think we're gonna keep the stools, or I'm gonna keep the stools because they match the kitchen. Alright, so obviously living room area. We're gonna clean this up obviously, but little bathroom area. Literally just moved in on Tuesday or Wednesday or something, so bed's still on the floor. Throw away the bed frame, so I'm gonna need a new bed frame. Alright, so here goes the bedroom and closet, obviously. Bunch of space. I like it. So we cleaned up a little bit. Don't even have a broom yet, so I can't even clean up totally. But yeah, we'll go to Walmart and whatever and buy a broom. But oh, I didn't even show the balcony. You know, nice little view. Let me show you guys at night. Looks pretty nice at night. Neighborhood too looks pretty good. But yeah, man, grateful, thankful, honestly, man. It's been a long week. We didn't even finish moving into a new place until like 2 a.m. And we didn't call off work, so I had to go back. But yep, a new apartment by myself. This is my first apartment by myself, so I'm happy, I'm excited. It's gonna be different, man, living by myself, but you know, I was looking forward to it. What's crazy is I got this place without even like touring this place. I'm happy with it, because I toured 2 other places and I just didn't like it, so I'm like, off the pictures, I'm like, I'm gonna get this. And it was crunch time too, so yeah, it's crazy. But I'm gonna take you guys around and show you the whole building and then just the surrounding area, neighborhood as well too. But I'm tired, so I'm gonna go just back to sleep probably. About to hit the gym. Pre-workout meal. 1 bagel, cream cheese, and then some peanuts. But today's video, man, is we want to talk about purpose. You know, like we're getting this new place and about these new changes that are coming in my life. We'll talk about like in later videos, but like, what is your purpose? Like that's the biggest thing, like all of us, you know, everyone, man, woman, whatever, everybody wants to know is like what their purpose is, right? And that's something that I was having a conversation with someone before, just like, no one ever talks about the practical ways you can know what your purpose is. Everyone always says, what are your gifts? What are you good at? You know, pray about it. But like, I prayed about it and I still like, you know, sometimes I feel like I still don't really know what my purpose is. I know some things that I'm good at, but like, it's something that's there. That's just, I think it's the $1 million question. If anybody could give people like actual answers, man, it'd probably be a billionaire. But everyone says your purpose is your gift. But what if you've never felt gifted? What if you've never been the standout? What if you're just trying your best and then you're hoping that something clicks? You know, I've been there and I think I'm still there, but one thing I've learned is that destiny doesn't always look like talent. It looks like alignment. So in this video, we're gonna talk about 5 practical ways to figure out what your purpose is in life. So number 1 point, it feels heavy, but it doesn't crush you. And what I mean by that, purpose carries weight. You'll feel it not because it's too much, but because it matters. You know, it's that thing that makes you nervous, but it's also excited at the same time. You know, it asks more from you, but not more than what you're capable of giving. You know, you'll feel stretched, but not broken. There's a quote that says, purpose will stretch you before it settles you, right? So something that, you know, you have to think about in your life, and I have to think about life, like what is something in my life that like always challenges me, but I'm like always excited to do. You know, those are the things in your life that you need to look at and that I need to look at to be like, yo, this could be where I'm supposed to be, you know? But yeah, so you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think about point 1, and let me know if there's things in your life that you know that like always challenge you, but you're always ready for that challenge. It's not something that's too much for you, because that could be where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be aligned. But about to down this pre-workout meal and then let's get this workout in. Still doing 75 hard. Not sure if I think since we started, I haven't dropped a video, but we've been doing 75 hard. I believe this is the end of week 3 or 4. I don't know. At this point, the days are freaking jumbled, but yeah, we're getting there. Mostly I've been, you know, if you guys don't know about 75, obviously it's 2 workouts a day, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. Stick to a meal plan. You have to drink a gallon of water every day and you have to read 10 pages every day. If you're like me and you don't smoke or drink, then it doesn't matter. But if you do, no smoking, no drinking. And then for me, since you know, I don't do that stuff anyway, I'm just challenging myself by no sweets, no sodas, no real fast food. But yeah, because I have a sweet tooth, you know, but I'm really more of a binger where I'll binge like a weekend and then not have it again for weeks on end. But we're sticking to just water, no juice. Juice is my kryptonite. But yeah, let's down this, let's get this workout in. I did work out yesterday in the new place, the gym here, but like I'll show you guys the gym. It's all right. I think the gym at my old spot is better, but especially the lighting and stuff for filming. But it's still a decent gym. I think the dumbbells go up to 70, which is not bad. You know, I'm gonna still go when I can go work out with the boys. I'm a little far out now, but yeah, still gotta get that time in with the boys. You know, it's therapeutic. You know, there's a time where you can, especially living by myself now, like I'm gonna have to make an effort to go out there to be with the guys. So, but yeah, let's down this and then let's go work out. So we just came back from the gym, about to walk and do our second workout, which is gonna be a walk around the neighborhood. But still on the topic of purpose, right? So point number 2, you know something is your purpose is if you keep returning to it even when you try to quit or even when you try to walk away. You know, personally, I've tried to walk away from things I've been called to do. I told myself that it didn't make sense and they weren't practical to do. But real purpose doesn't let go. It lingers. It shows up in your daydreams, your conversations. You can try to silence it for a while, but it always finds its way back. Quote that I like for this is, what's meant for you will keep calling, even when you stop listening. So try to think about the things that you've tried to quit, but you always find your way to. You always find a way back to it, you know? For me, like, if you know me, you know I'm very reserved, quiet, right? But everywhere I go, some way, somehow, I always get pulled to the front or get pulled to some type of leadership role. And, you know, at some point I need to, you know, give into that and be like, yeah, maybe that's what I'm called to do. But for the longest, I've been like running away from it, right? Everywhere I go, I always try to get to the back. So that's a personal example for me, but you know, it'll be for you to think about the things that you've tried to quit, man, many times, but you always find your way to. That might be your purpose. All right, so we're about to walk now and show you guys around the neighborhood, man, the new neighborhood. We're gonna explore as well. We explored a little bit yesterday, but we're really gonna explore, look at the building, see things that are here, man, but yeah. All right, so definitely not in the city no more, man. I spent almost 5 years in the city. We definitely outside the city now, man. We're in the burbs now. But peace and quiet, honestly, man. I don't know how to feel yet. Like, I like being in the city, but I was also not like, I wouldn't call myself a city dude. Like, I ain't really even engaged that much. But like, I like the option of like, you know, being able to go to the city, being right there, like, but there's a lot more families here. You see a lot of more people with kids, young couples, but it's quiet. I knew I left the city when there's a Walmart 15 minutes away, so I like it though. It's a nice feeling. I feel like this is the next step anyway. I could see myself buying a crib out here though, but that's later down the line. All right, so we're still on our walk around the neighborhood, but we're gonna talk about point number 3, which is you're gifted, but still feel like a beginner. You might not feel like an expert, and you don't have to. Some people confuse calling with confidence, but the truth is when you walk with your purpose, you stay humble. You know, you stay hungry, even though you know you're good at it, you respect it too much to act cocky or to act like you've mastered it, right? You don't find your purpose by acting like you've mastered something. You find it by showing up for it. All right, we're gonna keep on our walk. All right, guys, so just showered up. Wanted to show you guys outside, but it's dark, as y'all can see. It's pretty dope out here. I gotta get some like chairs and stuff so I could just chill out here after a long day. All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about the 4th point of trying to figure out if something is your purpose. If this thing costs you something to pursue it. You know, this is one that people usually avoid talking about. Your purpose will cost you, you know, it means less free time. It means maybe some friends don't relate to you anymore. You might feel misunderstood for a season, but if you're still honest with yourself, you're still gonna choose it. Because living with your purpose is the true sacrifice. I love this quote, if your purpose doesn't cost you anything, it's probably too small, you know? Think of the greatest people in the world, the people that we idolize, the people that are immortalized in history. They sacrificed because of their purpose, right? That's the reason why we know them. You know, they gave up many other things in their lives just so they could pursue what God gave them to pursue. So this is a hard one to swallow, but yeah, your purpose is gonna cost you. So think about it. All right, so we're gonna also get into point number 5. You might as well while we're out here too. You know it's your purpose if God gives you just enough clarity to keep going. You know, don't wait for the perfect time. I've learned that purpose unfolds over time. You know, God usually gives you just enough to move, not the whole blueprint, just in that step. And then it's up to you to take that step and then he meets you there, you know? So that's where peace lives, in the obedience and not in the plan. Purpose doesn't come with a map, it comes with a compass, and God is the guide. That was deep. Let me say it again. Purpose doesn't come with a map, it comes with a compass, and God is the guide. All right, so Probably about to eat right now. Obviously, got to get some protein in after this workout, but Saturday night, get some Netflix going, you know, and just spend the rest of the night chilling, man. But yeah, we're gonna finish off, man, and have final thoughts, a couple practical ways that you could actually find your purpose, you know. Like I said, this is a huge topic. This is something that my friends and I talk about all the time, you know. This is something that everyone in the world talks about, you know. You want to find your purpose. There has to be a reason why you're here. There has to be a reason why you were born where you were, the family in which you were born into, the career which you have, the area in which you live. You know, you're there for a purpose. We're all here for a purpose. So finding that and walking in that purpose and walking in your truth is liberating, and will liberate you to do everything you want to do. So hopefully this helps. This is definitely helping me, like, just to figure out, man, why am I here, you know? All right, so just got done eating, about to wind down, man, and probably watch a Netflix movie or something. But let's finish on this video, finishing off the points, man. I just want to talk about practical ways, you know? So, all right, let's bring it down. If you're still like, I don't know my purpose, here are some things that are helping me now because I'm in that same place as well. Number one, pay attention to what gives you energy, even when you're tired. We all get exhausted, but notice what you'd even still show up for, even on your worst days. That's not random, that's alignment. Number two, watch what people naturally come to you for. You know, are people always asking you for advice, for help with ideas, to lead or to create or to calm things down? Your gift is usually loud in other people's lives before you can hear it in your own. Number three, journal the patterns. Start writing down what keeps showing up, ideas, conversations, dreams, topics you could talk about for hours. You'll start to see a pattern, and purpose always hides in your patterns. Number four, do the thing even when it's small. Stop overthinking. Post the video. You know, that's me. That's my boy Tim. Like, I've been talking about doing content forever, bro, and I just always been in my head about posting. Even with TikTok, like, it was popping a little bit and I stopped just because I was in my head about things, and it's, you know, people that actually know you see it, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, live in your purpose, man. If content is your purpose, if being out there, if teaching, whatever it is, do it, man. Stop overthinking it. You know, take the course, whatever it is that's gonna align you with your purpose, do it. Purpose shows up after movement, not before. So you gotta be able to take the step. You know, you can know what your purpose is, or you can think you know what your purpose is, but if you never actually take the step, you never actually do something to get within that purpose, it will never actually manifest in your life. Last point, pray for peace, not perfection. God won't always show you the whole road, but he'll give you peace when you're headed in the right direction. That peace, that calm is your confirmation. So follow that. A quote that I love that I'm gonna end this video with is, you don't find your purpose by waiting, you find it by walking. So walk in your purpose today. I hope these 5 practical steps will help you now start actually figuring out what your purpose is. You know, it's still gonna be hard. It's still gonna be unknown territory for you, but like, everyone is in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. We're all trying to find our purpose. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, in a new spot. It's been a minute since I posted, man, but life has been life, and new spot, a bunch of new things coming up, but I'm definitely gonna talk about it in the new upcoming videos. I'm gonna be posting more. I'm gonna be posting. Definitely get on it. Part of this video is me knowing my purpose, right? And I gotta follow what I'm supposed to do, which is post, and which is one of my goals for this year, is to post more. But I appreciate everyone that's been watching. Let me see, I wanna shout out RS Sorcar 5970. Thank you for commenting. I know you said you've been watching all my videos, and you also wanted to follow me on other platforms. So I appreciate your support. I thank you for watching. If you see this, appreciate you, bro. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.